Well, former President Donald Trump has his sights set on a third Republican presidential nomination and is looking to add South Carolina to his list of wins. And it's not a stretch. Recent polls point to an almost certain victory for him in South Carolina. Still, though, presidential hopeful Nikki Haley hoping to get a win or at least build some momentum heading into Michigan's primary on Tuesday. Fox News correspondent Connor Hansen joining us live from Charleston, South Carolina this morning. Now, Connor, Nikki, of course, was the governor of South Carolina for 6 years before taking on that U.S. ambassador position for the UN back in 2017. But she's polling pretty poorly there on her home ground turf. Why do you think that is?
Well, Jade, a tough situation, hoping to regain some ground in her home state. We're actually hearing she's in line right now to cast her own vote, presumably for herself, right nearby Charleston on the island of Kiowa, where she's from. We're right in the heart of downtown Charleston at a polling place at a school here. We're seeing people steadily come in. You know, she's really hoping that home team advantage, so to speak, will help her out, though she's facing an uphill battle in some polls. Former President Donald Trump is up by about 30% in some of these, and most people have kind of ruled out a Nikki Haley victory here, but we will see what happens. She's saying she's hoping to gain momentum as she has in every primary so far, and saying starting early this week that she's going to stay in this race no matter what. She's been doing a bus tour all week through the state, giving stump speeches, basically trying to make her case that both President Biden and former President Trump are unpopular and that it's time for a new leader. Meanwhile, Trump has been in the state as well. He's got support from some major Republican leaders here, like Senator Tim Scott appearing at an event with him yesterday. He's taking shots at Nikki Haley too, but seeming to focus more on President Biden as he tries to frame this as a general election matchup already. So the polls close at 7 o'clock tonight. We'll see what happens. We know Nikki Haley will be having an event right here in downtown Charleston to watch the results. Donald Trump appearing at CPAC this afternoon. Jade.
Now, Connor, talking about those polls, like we've mentioned, Trump, of course, does look like he has the favor to win today. If that is the case, does that mean it's over for Nikki Haley, even if she decides to continue with her campaign like she said she's going to do?
Yeah, well, that's certainly up to debate. I mean, we have the major Michigan primary on Tuesday, and she would only have to stay in another week after that for Super Tuesday, where more than a dozen states have their primaries. So a lot can change in that time. You know, it's a very difficult path forward if she loses South Carolina, a very important state in past primaries, in past elections, especially for Republicans. But, you know, some people even speculating that even if she keeps losing, she could stay in this race, especially with all of the legal troubles former President Trump is going through. She might feel like that could help her in the long run if she's there waiting as a close second.
All right, Fox correspondent Connor Hansen. We'll see how things turn out today in South Carolina. Thanks so much for being with us this morning.